to the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. A run now for the young man from Colorado. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll stay on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Herbert. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. 18 yards on the connection. And the Chargers have the first down. Now Herbert. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
They fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Charger first down.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that 3rd down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of downs.
Pistol here for Herbert. First down throw there is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Now a give on the ground. And And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
So now, fourth down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. This one from 39 yards out. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. You'll start at the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Oh, the defense beats him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. The Raiders send their punt team out. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll begin here on the ground. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Man in motion here is Tucker. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Herbert now on 1st down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Home to try. Let's go.
Here's Herbert. This one complete to Palmer. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Herbert. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Second and a yard. He'll look to throw. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Both sides now going back and forth, trading blows. After a nice pickup and a handful of yards, the defense responds with a big sack. Now brings up 3rd and medium, and let's see if they decide to go back on the ground or keep it in the air.
And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1. They'll go again with Robinson. Room to run at the 35. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a big run by Robinson. 36 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Here comes the jet sweep. And he's in! Touchdown, Raiders. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground, and he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here now, 3rd and 5. And this is not what they were hoping for. He is out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that's going to bring up 4th down. The Chargers get set to kick it away. Jaden Reed goes back to return it. Two minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have.
That'll be intercepted.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action now, Herbert. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Shotgun now for Herbert. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
That's how you get yourself out of a 2nd and 20 hole. Big game there. It'll leave them just shy of the first down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Herbert to the air again. In trouble, and down he goes. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Herbert. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. He's got it at the 7.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game as this one is also good. And the Chargers move out front. It's 9-7.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
He's going to let this one go deep. That's to the sideline and intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we have reached halftime here. It's a tight one. A 2-point contest at the pause. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach, Jonathan, all yours. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Back to throw. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
He'll tuck it and take off.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Third and long. He'll drop to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
They run over center with Robinson. He's to the 10. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
Second down and 8.
Hey, Ram.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. It is Max Crosby there to wrap him up.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Set. 380. 300. 300.
Herbert to throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Raiders 21. Chargers 9.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Man in motion is Brown. His throw left side is complete. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Now a handoff running right. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Still going inside the 20. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
taking off. Nice run here on second down, inside the 5, with more options now available for third and goal.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Herbert going to try to throw on to the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third down, 3 to go. They'll look to throw. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. A big play after being backed up. 38 yards.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Motion man, set right. They run on the jet sweep. Whoa.
The wide receiver of the ball carrier. It's a gain of 13. But it brings up third down.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one complete right side. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
A give, and here comes Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Oh, he pumps up the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
And he missed it. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Pistol here for Herbert. High throw, but it's reeled in. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Raiders has got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Man in motion is Brown. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. This is caught at the 2. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll run here. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
They'll stick to the ground. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown Chargers. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chargers have cut the deficit to 5. With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
Mike, on the list of worst possible outcomes for this drive, that is certainly at the top. With this much time left, all you're looking to do is, 1, maintain possession of the ball, and number 2, run off as much clock as possible. Then disaster strikes. Not only do you turn the ball...
That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick six. He'll let this go downfield for more. And the Chargers are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
And with time not on their side, they're trying to push the ball, generate some sort of chunk play by throwing the ball over the top of the defense. It's going to end up being a little bit too predictable. The defense is able to take the ball away, and barring something crazy happening, puts them in a prime position to close this one out.
Herbert down to a knee, and that should wrap this one up.